Yeah, buddy. You already know what time it is. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is Painful Excellence Podcast. Y'all seen that picture? I wanted y'all to soak it in. No judgment. No judgment. I was just coming from Broken Traditions live. He did a pre-recorded live the other day, and I was on the panel. So I was looking at the chat, some interesting things. I invited some of the brothers and sisters over here if they wanted to continue the conversation, which is fine. You know, I'm amped. It's fight week. So let's get it. You know what I mean? This conversation, this topic, it technically, I mean, it was my idea, but there was an interesting comment made. So I said, you know what, let's expand on that. I didn't say it, but let's expand on it. Love is the word. Shauna, Kane the bad guy, Picasso, Rob, Neil, my brother. Whoa, salute, Masa Musa Lifestyle in the building, Omega Red. Shower, salute, Omega Red. There you go. This shit jumped on me. Mark Wonderland, my dude Bert's in the building, salute. Smash the like button, y'all. Spurgood Marshall, what up, man? Steve Elder Mac. Thank you, Bert. I was freezing that night. It was 14 degrees when I did that. It was me and my cousin in Times Square, and I was like, what the fuck are we doing? This is crazy. Couldn't feel my fingertips. Brooklyn C, salute. Who else we got here? Philip D, what up? Alfred, salute. It's all good. H-Town, salute. David Scott III, salute. Listen, if y'all want that tour bus, I got a connection. My man owns a bus company. I need 9 to 12 heads. You know what I'm saying? They give us a great rate. You know, we come out our pockets, like about what, 70, 80 bucks a piece. Get the bus for like about 5 hours, ride around the city. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta let me know. Like now, like between today and tomorrow. Anyway, and we got a special guest coming soon. But I hope y'all having a wonderful night. Wonderful, wonderful night. So let's talk about it. PJ's Big Dog, salute. The hoe phase. There go my brother, Do Better podcast, man. You know what, brother? Cop Killer, salute. If you're not busy, let me know. I'll drop a link, man. I would love to have you on. I would love to have you on, my brother. I would love to have you on. Tonight's topic is the hoe phase. Now look, it came up by accident, but our good sister Shauna TV said that most women go through a hoe phase, so that by the time they get older, they know what they like. And it sounded to me that this was a justification of a hoe phase. Oh, no doubt. Let me know, fam. You're always welcome. No doubt. And I'm like, holy shit. And she, in her comment, she used the term "we," as if she inserted herself into what they do, and it sounded like a justification for me. But to me, it did. It sounded like a justification. So I was just wondering. All right. First of all, let's identify the hoe phase. What triggers the hoe phase? I know how it begins, but I know how women interpret it. Now, women, this might hurt a little bit, but I've seen things in which I need to understand is this is coming from a male perspective based off of how we see it. All right. Do we agree that women think more of emotion? They think more on an emotional level rather than logic. Do we agree on that? Yes or no? Shauna, you can't take it back now. Of course, puberty is different. Of course, the sexual experience is different. Of course. You also said women's weight loss is different. We know this. We know this. But is weight loss impossible? No. Opulent LD, salute. She says it depends on what time in life the woman is in with the whole phase. Listen, I've seen it all. I've seen whole phases that started very early, like in junior high school. I've seen it in high school. I've seen it in college. I've seen it right before marriage, during marriage, after marriage. But you know what I noticed about the whole phase? One thing is consistent. Those women always point the finger at the man as to why they went through that whole phase. Tell me I'm lying. I started fucking because he broke my heart. How about it's never I stopped fucking because he broke my heart. It's always he broke my heart, so I started fucking. Well, you know what? Let me be fair. It's usually based off of what I've heard. Generals in the building, salute.
What's up, brother?
Chilling, guard. How you?
Oh, good. Can you hear me, man?
I can hear you.
All right. Yeah, man.
Well,
I'm gonna hear it real quick.
No doubt. Salute, man. Welcome to the Painful Excellence podcast.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No doubt. I was having a discussion Monday, and our good buddy Shauna TV, she's in the chat. She said that women go through a whole phase. She said women go through a whole phase so that when they get older, they understand what they like. So what we're doing now is we're going to discuss the whole phase.
Right.
What I just said was, through my personal experience, I've seen whole phases in all ages of life. So I've seen it in junior high school. I've seen it in high school. I've seen it in college. I've seen it after college, before marriage, during marriage, and after the divorce. And one thing that has been consistent is that women always blame men usually they blame the men for going through their whole phase. Oh, he broke my heart. So then I started fucking. Oh, he cheated, so I cheated. And I kept cheating. So I'm trying to identify exactly everyone's interpretation of the fucking whole phase. So what is your explanation of the whole phase?
Yeah, man, I'm kind of an expert in the whole phase. You know what I'm saying? I think that I think all women go through a whole phase. Your best bet is to find a woman that has already gone through her whole phase in her younger years, and now she can calm the hell down, and you know she already know niggas ain't shit and all this stuff. She already been through all of that. Now she can sit the hell down somewhere. Your worst case scenario is to meet a girl that's been a good girl her whole life, graduated, valedictorian, daddy was a preacher type shit. You know, the most things she'd never done. She might have had sex one time, had a little boyfriend or something, you know, and she prayed about that for 2 years. But now she meets you, y'all fall in love. You think you got this good, pure, clean woman, and as soon as you start fucking her real good, and you know, and you show her the nastier side of life, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You opened her wide on up. You opened her up. She started getting curious. You know what I'm saying? She started getting curious about more things and more dicks and different dick sizes and all kinds of shit. She curious. She want to know. She never experienced all these different things. So that's where heartbreak comes in for men, because now we think we got this good woman, but she ready. She has this overwhelming urge to go out and do some whole shit. She can't even explain it herself. She'll tell you some dumb shit like, "Oh well, he was flirting with me, and I don't know why I did it. I don't know. Please don't leave me. I don't know why. It was just some stupid shit I did." They have no rationale for why they do it. So I understood early on that this is just something all women are gonna have to go through at one point in time in their life. And women get mad when I say that about the whole phase. But I would say 5 to 10% of women never had an orgasm. Yeah. 5 out of 10 women never had an orgasm. Yeah. And once they get it, it's only popping. But I think that I talked to a lot of brothers about this on my Patreon. I've seen it all, bro. Like you said, different ages of women. Women in their 40s going through their whole phase. Women in their 20s, 30s, you know what I'm saying? Teenage young girls, what I should say. They do that. They go through their phases at different times. And ain't nothing you can do to stop it. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't. This is not the ancient times where you tell your woman, sit down, be quiet, don't go nowhere. You keep her locked up in the goddamn castle all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? And even then, you got to worry about her fucking the guards and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But, you just, nowadays, these chicks got more freedom, sexual freedom, and they want to explore, which is why I advise all brothers to don't assume that your woman is some meek, mild-mannered woman who is not into this, she's not into that. Don't make those assumptions, man. Always experiment with your woman. Always try to introduce her to new sexual things. Keep shit exciting with her. You know what I'm saying? Keep shit exciting. Keep her on her toes. Keep her feeling young. And if you do that, you should be okay. Once it starts getting boring, once it's the same old sex, the same old, he go to work, he come home, that's when she start entertaining different thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Because women have this midlife crisis and shit where they sit back and be, they start reflecting on their life, and I thought I was going to be this, and now I'm like, bitch, you said this is what you wanted, and this is what you got. Now what the fuck you complaining about? And from a man perspective, that's how we look at it. Like, fuck are you complaining about? But they want more. They always want more. So they never satisfied. So sexually, your best bet is to keep them on their toes, keep them guessing. You know what I'm saying? If you used to having traditional sex with her, where it's lovey-dovey, you might have to just come home late one day, let her worry about you for a while, walk in the house, bring her over the couch, choke the shit out of her, and fuck her. She gonna be wondering what the fuck is this, or what's going on. But she like that kind of shit.
So let me read this comment. Shauna, she says, it takes some manipulation and experimentation to find out what you like. I agree with that. But what I want to know is the whole phase a good thing?
I wouldn't say it's a good thing, but I'll say it's a necessary thing in this era, because and let's explain what the whole phase is. Like,
yes, let's explain it. Yes,
what the whole phase don't mean that every woman who goes through this is gonna be out here going to the bar, taking home every dude she meet, she's sucking everybody, she doing fucking bukkake circles and shit. That's not what I'm talking about. Some of them do that shit, but what I mean is a time in a woman's life, it could last months, it could last weeks, it could last years, but a certain time in her life to where she's open to new sexual partners, she's open to new ideas more frequently than she probably should be. So let's say she meet a guy in January. She dating him, he's her sexual partner, whatever, friend with benefits, whatever. And she might meet another guy in the end of January. She fucking him too, right? She fucking both of these guys in the same time. So she get pregnant, it's gonna be a problem. She finna lie to one of these niggas unless she, what I'm saying? See, that's the whole phase. Or it could be more extreme to a woman that's where she's really out there loose. She fucking everybody. She don't care, Girl, this is my body. I can do what the fuck I want to do. Blah blah blah. And she fucking 4 or 5 dudes a month. You know what I'm saying? That reckless behavior.
Shauna, I'm not gonna let you get away with this. You can have a whole phase with one person. No. No, absolutely not. That's not what we was talking about the other day. You said have a whole phase to find out what we like, meaning women. When you was talking to yourself, you inserted yourself into that. Now you talk about one man. It's not what you said.
No,
I was very specific.
Side chick activity. That's all.
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? You listen. No. Let's get to the bottom of it. I'm not talking about finding a guy you could freak off with, Shauna. You know what I meant, and I heard what you said. Because what Shauna does, everything that I point out that a woman will do, she counters it. She tries to justify it. A whole phase is what it is. A whole phase is a whole phase is a whole phase. All right? Prime example, that movie I spoke about, Unfaithful, with Richard Gere. That bitch, and that's something that you said, General, that bitch had no business fucking with that dude, that European dude. She had no business. Her man owned a great company. She had a home. She had a vehicle. She was driving a Land Cruiser. She had a son. She was a home wife. She didn't have to work. He was romantic. And one day she just went to the city and bumped into this dude, and she ended up fucking him. Just like that. She had no business. And the key component of that movie was the train ride home. Because at first she was like, oh my God, what did I do? And then she was playing it back in her mind of how he fucked her like a little smut. She was giggling and laughing. I said, oh shit, this is real. That's what y'all do.
Right.
And I said, that's fucked up. The whole time I'm watching, I felt for Richard Gere's character. I said, God damn. Because she was the perfect wife. And he was being the perfect husband. And she still did what she did. That's what the movie was about. Sometimes it doesn't matter. But at that moment, she was living a portion of her life, either that she used to live, because it never got into her past. Sometimes hoes, some chicks will smut out in college, and as soon as they graduate, they find one man and it's over with. They never got into what kind of person she was when she was younger, but maybe she always wanted to be that person, to do something sneaky and be young and be free-spirited, as white people call it.
Yeah.
You understand? And I said, man, that's fucked up. And that movie showed the other side. It wasn't an all men are dogs movie. This was a guy that was doing everything for his family, and she didn't have a care in the world. And he ended up killing that dude in the film because he snapped. Invited him in for coffee. Dude said, yeah, okay, you're the husband. Yeah, come in. And gave him a cup of coffee. And he had that fixture in his hand. And he went upside that young nigga's head and killed him and rolled him up in the carpet and put him in a goddamn city dump. And then he comes home. He's sitting in the dark. She's like, what did you do? He said, what did I do? What did you do? You ain't gonna tell me how you let him, how he fucked you? He said that, and you know what the key component of that scene was? He said, when I saw him, I didn't want to kill him. I wanted to kill you. I said, oh shit. That man sacrificed and did everything. Had to hire a private investigator to find out what the fuck his wife was doing. Late to picking up the baby at the goddamn school. You understand? Whole phase. It can hurt people. And I saw my brother Growth in the chat. Some of these women go through a whole phase with a dude that really likes them. And you fuck them up. So Shauna, I read what you said. I had it up on the screen the other day. Don't add to it now, having a whole phase of one guy. We're not talking about grabbing a dude and experimenting and you coming home and you dressing a bunny outfit and you saying, yo, here, wear this, put a carrot on your nose. We're gonna play fuck bunny, whoever it is. No, we heard what you said. So I'm just trying to figure out which one is it. Our whole phase is good as it pertains to real life. A whole phase to me is a chick running bonkers. I've seen it in junior high, high school, college, after college, before marriage. Oh my God, let me tell you something. I did security at some bachelorette parties. Fuck that. I said, oh my God, that bitch getting fucking married tomorrow? Oh.
Right.
I've seen some shit. No, listen. I've seen some shit. I've seen male strippers bang the bachelorette to completion with no rubbers. And And I said, man, I hope she on the pill or something. Because it didn't look like I'm looking like, I don't think he made it out. No. I've seen this with my own two eyes. I've seen this. By the way, ladies, what you think go on in male strip clubs, it's not what you think. But I'm gonna tell you something. I did security at male review nights. Y'all are a million times worse than how men are in strip clubs. Y'all are worse.
Women get a little murder in the strip club.
Oh my God. I've been to clubs where the dudes be like, nah, you can't really touch the girls like that. You could like pluck the butt and give them $1 or whatever, get a lap dance or whatever. Sue's Rendezvous over there in Mount Vernon, you couldn't touch the chicks. They have to move the thong to the side and you give them a $5 bill or whatever. That shit was garbage. I don't even know why rappers even talk about Sue's Rendezvous. Fuck Sue's. All right? But male review nights, my nigga Flavor that used to live over there in Parkchester, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, oh shit. Nah. I seen women in there with wedding bands on. They got a nigga's log hanging over their face and they, it's crazy. I'm like, yo, you know, I'm surprised the whole fucking building ain't burned down. Y'all are the fucking worst. I'm telling you. Yeah, look, Shauna, she know Flavor. She knows that. The nigga, well, he used to live in Parkchester. I know the nigga. I know these niggas. I've seen it. I went to school with some of these niggas. Y'all are the absolute worst. But hoe phase. This is what the hoe phase is. Now, I want to ask Shauna a question. Is it beneficial? 78, do you think when is a hoe phase? Is it beneficial ever to a woman?
I got, you know, I'm gonna keep it 100. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie just because there's women around. I just gotta tell you how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I believe all women got hoe in them. You know what I'm saying? All of them. There's no exceptions. So I don't need nobody. What about your mama, nigga? All women have hoe in them. Okay. Now, the thing is, what brings it out? What brings the hoe out of them? Okay. It's just like everybody got a killer in them. It's lurking. You know what I'm saying? All you need is the right circumstances for that killer to be brought out. Women, especially the Miss Goody Two Shoes type of women, they love to shit on hoes and strippers. However, they all got fantasies of stripping and hoeing. Now, they might not actually go through with it, but they got the fantasies. See, for a man, a lonely man who just got his check, and he meet this girl at a bar, and he willing to give her $1,500 to spend one night with her, she might say no. But I guarantee you she's thinking about it. She's flattered that somebody's willing to give him that much money for one night with me. She gonna start replaying all the niggas she gave pussy away to for free in her head. She gonna start trying to justify fucking it. I'm telling you, I done seen it. So, you know, I believe all women got the in. It's just the right circumstances you putting them in. Now, as far as going through the actual whole phase, it doesn't. When I say whole phase, I'm not saying that they actually get paid for sex, because it's really a slut phase, really. You know, hoes get paid, so we're really talking about slut phase.
Slut phase, yes, yeah, right. I agree.
You know, but for the sake of communication, we just say whole phase. But it's really a slut phase, where a woman is just out here with multiple sexual partners, and is not loyal to nothing. You know what I'm saying? She fucking this dude, that dude, this dude over here. You know what I'm saying? And then the dangerous part for a man is when the woman is ready to stop her whole phase. See, this is the tricky part. This is the dangerous part for a man. If you fucking with a girl while she in her whole phase, and you think that shit all cool and everything, you know, oh yeah, you know, I'm fucking Keisha, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm shout out to all the Keishas out there. You know, people always throw y'all under the bus. They always throw that name Keisha out there and shit. But like, you fucking with Keisha, you know she got two, three other dudes in her rotation, but you don't care because you just trying to get sucked up, get some free pussy. You don't care. You know, you bring a bottle over there, smoke with her, drink with her. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hit it, right? So now, this is the dangerous part. let's say Keisha starts liking one of them other dudes she fucking with. What if the other dude is starting to wear her down a little bit mentally, and you know, and he want to be with her, and she start liking him, right? For whatever reason, finances, whatever. She start liking one of the other dudes. What if you fuck around and got Keisha pregnant? Now you in the pickle, bro. Cause see, Keisha, she gonna probably tell. See, it depends on what type of girl she is. She can be open and honest with everybody involved and say, "Look, I've been fucking 3 different dudes. I don't know who the baby daddy is." But how many women actually do that? Most likely, she gonna tell the suck ass dude who like her. She gonna tell him, "Guess what? I'm pregnant."
Yep.
And the suck ass dude, "Oh man, we having a baby." And then she don't want to lose him now because she like him. He just got a new job, whatever the fuck, you know. She don't want to, but she gonna shit on the real baby daddy. You know, she gonna push him off to the side somewhere, right? Then if shit don't work out good with the dude she like, if that don't work out good, then she gonna go back to the real baby daddy, and you gonna see him on paternity court or some shit. She gonna act like he was a deadbeat or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they do, you know. Or worst case, or even worse than that, you catch a girl at the end of her whole phase, and you know, like I knew this one chick named Nicole, beautiful. To this day, this woman had the prettiest lower half I ever seen on a woman. I'm talking about naked, man. I'm talking about beautiful pussy, beautiful. I mean, you take pictures of that shit just hanging on the wall. You know what I'm saying? And her ass, everything was just perfect about this woman. Just unbelievable, man. You just stare at her like a creep and shit. You'd be so amazed with the pussy. But anyway, the way I met her is I worked with her back in the day, and one of the girls, because I worked at this nursing home, she was a CNA. So one of these girls said, "Hey, I see you leaving the strip club. I see you last night leaving the strip club." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going back tonight." So the girl Nicole said, "I never understood why men be in a strip club like that. Y'all spend all that money in strip." I'm like, "Shit, you know, for obvious reasons. You know, we want to see some ass, some pussy, woo." So I'm talking my shit to her, whatever. So let's just say this, without saying what I said to her, I convinced her that it would be in her best benefit. She should come and strip for me. She should come to my house, give me a personal little session. You know what I'm saying? You know, and we arranged that. She supposed to be a good girl though. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to be a good girl. You know what I'm saying? But a couple of dollars changed all of that. See what I'm saying? A couple of dollars changed all that good girl shit through out the window. So she come to the house, and I was amazed by the. I'm like, God damn, yeah, girl. I'm thinking like, what the fuck? Anybody wife this bitch up yet? Whatever. So she bad in the motherfucker, right? And we do our thing, end up fucking and all that good stuff, and that lasted for about 2 months. And then she started talking about she getting in the church. She's going back to the church, and she said she going back to the church because she not really liking the way she living and all this old stupid ass midlife crisis shit. She going back to church. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I support that. You know, do your thing, whatever. And so she was doing the church thing, and I hit her one day. I was at the crib like, you know, man, kind of miss baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a month later. So I hit her up. I texted her and was like, you know, hey, once you come through, you know what I'm saying? I forgot about the church shit, right? Mm-hmm. Guess what this creepy bitch said to me? After, all I did was the same shit I've been doing. I said, hey, nigga over here kind of missing you. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you come through tonight? You know what I'm saying? Pop a bottle or something. Look, nigga, I told you I was giving my life to the Lord. You can't respect that. You niggas like you are the reason why women are the way we are. You can't respect this. And I mean, she just told me up. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, she just like went off the rocker crazy on me, right? So I said, okay, cool. This bitch is a Looney Tune. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Now all of a sudden it's my fault that she's a hoe. And then she tell me I enticed her. She said she ain't never sold no pussy before, but I enticed her because she was going through some a difficult time, and I was there at the time to help her through that difficult time.
You were supposed to know she was going through a difficult time?
Some bullshit, bro. You know how these bitches crazy. So I'm like, I can't believe this shit, bro. Mad as a motherfucker, right? So I just cut the bitch off, stopped talking to her. I see her at work, just ignore the bitch, right? So I end up getting fired from that job for some peculiar reason. You know what I'm saying? I get fired from the job probably about a year later. So then I want to say maybe 5 years after that, the last time I fucked her, I'm in the liquor store, right? I see her in there. She with this other girl. She see me buying some drinks and shit. I guess she got out the church now. Cause guess what she do? Hey. She want everybody in the liquor store to know she know me. What's up? Hey, want to hug me and shit and all kind of shit. I'm like, hey, you know, how you doing? You all right? You know,
What?
Yeah. I'm like, last time I talked to you, you was chopping my head off and shit. Oh, I was just going through some stuff, and I'm sorry I took that out on you. And woo, I would love to hang out with you. I'm like, hey man, look, I'm married now. It's too late. I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, it could have went down, but I won't fuck with no crazy bitch like that. Once a bitch show me she crazy, it's over.
Yeah. What the fuck? Jekyll and Hyde ass bitches.
Yeah.
Jekyll and Hyde ass bitches. You know, man, you gotta wear multiple hats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, listen, I don't go backwards, man. Once Shorty showed me her face, I remember it. I don't give a fuck if it's 20 years later and she got gray in her hair now.
That's right.
I remember you. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to know that she was going through some shit. Yo, look, you gave your life to Christ. Big ups to you. But you gave your shit up to Christ. Not you. She did that, not you. So, you know, all she had to do is say, yeah, you know, no thank you. That's it. All that extra shit, unnecessary. Right. But the whole phase was your fault, not hers.
Oh, yeah. I enticed her, you know what I'm saying, with my magical powers or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause she just a poor old innocent woman who can't think for herself, but, you know, I done came over and enticed her. I can't stand that stupid ass mentality, bro. But that's how they be, that's their out. That's their excuse. But
what was she doing in a liquor store? Praise the Lord.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she was up in there with some chick, and she was looking good too, boy. But if I was a weaker nigga, I'd have fell back into that trap. But I wasn't finna let that happen. Can't cuss me out and then get back with me and shit.
Nah. I remember everything, man. There was a chick at my old job, and it's just a sidebar. You know, I don't know what the fuck happened. I just walked in, and I said good morning to her, and it was in a room full of, like, it was just a majority females. I don't know what was going on in there. So I just say good morning. I went to the microwave, and I guess I said it to her twice, because I said it to her when you have to sign the book when you come in. I said good morning to her, and then she was in the room. I said good morning again, and she's like, oh, why are you saying good morning to me twice? I'm like, what? And she was like straight faced, like it was a problem. I said, oh shit. I said, all right, don't worry about it. I ain't never spoke to her again after that. So years later, I leave the job. I'm working for transit, and I had something going on Facebook, and she sends me a friend request, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I like blocked it, whatever. So then I ran into some more coworkers. I was like, yo, so you ain't accept her request? Because, you know, we got this thing going on and she want to get down. I said, no, tell her to eat a dick between two slices of bread. I don't fuck with her.
Right.
And she was like, yo, it's because of that good morning shit. That was 2 years ago. Yeah. To me, it was just yesterday. It was 2 hours ago.
Right.
I don't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? The bitch always wore these tights. When she was in a uniform, she had the ill moose knuckle in the front, man. Fuck out of here, stupid ass. I don't forget shit like that, man. What does Shauna say? She says young girls are acting and faking, mimicking porn when having sex. This is interesting, Shauna. I want to know, Shauna.
I do.
See, Shauna, 78. Shauna, I know her personally.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little older than me. She used to live in my building, and you know, this is just interesting. Mimicking porn. At what age did you start mimicking porn, Shauna? You know, what else she said up here? She said the whole phase is a little different from now from when Drew and I grew up. Mind you, I'm only 2 years older than Drew. Yeah, you know what? I'll say this. These kids have access to mad shit that I didn't have access to as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I told a story about how I was in the sandbox back in the day. Me and my friends, you know, we wrestling this shit. Hulk Hogan, Junkyard Dog shit. And I got body slammed, right? And I looked. I said, what the fuck is this magazine? It wasn't a Playboy, it was a Penthouse magazine. Yeah. And back then, Penthouse was raunchy. It was like 19.
That shit.
Yeah, man. It was like 1985. And we was like, oh shit. So we huddled around and we watching this shit. So I couldn't bring it to my crib. Now my boy Larry, he was a white boy, right? But you know, God rest his soul, he passed. Shauna, you know Larry, you remember Larry. I said, yo, your parents leave the porno out. You and your brother be watching this shit. He says, no, but they'll know if this is not their magazine, they'll know. All right. They're gonna be like, where'd you get it? I mean, it was just bugged out. So I was like, all right, Buster, we're gonna bury it here and we'll just come and look at it. Well, one day, summertime, right? It was fucking pouring outside. And I said, oh shit, the magazine. So I jumped out my bed, I got dressed. My mom was like, where you going? I said, yeah, I'm going outside. She says, it's raining. What the fuck are you doing outside? Sit your ass down and play that goddamn Nintendo, wherever it is. So I'm like, fuck. So I called my boy. I said, yo, can you make it to the magazine? He said, yo, my mom's won't let me go out. I called Larry. He can't come out. I called Mark. He couldn't come out. And then we just stared at the fucking window like, yo. It was like a funeral. We went outside the next day. Yo, went outside the next day. That shit was destroyed. We was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got to get the kids' phones and put all kinds of blockages on them. But you know what, though? All you can do is train them. I got preteens now. And I don't hide shit. I'm like, look, this is what it is. This is what it is. This is what it is. You know, you're going to have some friends that are fast, but I need you to know why you shouldn't do shit. So I sat them in front of the computer and I pulled up the results of STDs. People in the hospital, people's balls falling off. Women literally got worms jumping out their kitty cat. I'm like, yo, this is what this does. And you're not emotionally correct to deal with sex right now. You'll have all kinds of feelings. You do it at a young age, you'll have this feeling and you'll be like, well, what is this? You can't control it mentally. See, as I've gotten older, man, listen, yo, General, I told these stories, man. I've done a lot of stupid. I ended up in a lot of dangerous places for a chick with a fat ass back in the day. I've done some dumb shit, like being in Brooklyn at 3 in the fucking morning, and I'm leaving Coney Island, and I got literally chased by 30 to 35 or maybe 40 Decepticons. And if I've never been so happy to see a cop in my life. Right. I hopped the turnstile. This nigga grabbed me, threw me against the wall. I'm tired of you motherfuckers hopping the turnstile. I said, yo, look, they fucking chasing me. They were coming up the fucking steps like, you saw that movie World War Z?
Right.
It was like a landslide of humans. They were bumping in the walls and shit. I said, man, I'm gonna get killed, man. I was in Coney Island chasing pussy. Now, I got the pussy, but I almost got killed for it on the way home.
Yeah, that happened with New York.
Bro, Jesus Christ. I almost got killed. So I understand, but as I've gotten older, I look back at things and I said, you know what? I could say no. Yo, bro, there's 7 days in the week. I get hit on every week. Especially I work for the city and I look damn good. I get hit on every week. And I'm like, go the fuck away. Now, back when I was maybe 19, 20, I'd be entertaining everything, probably. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I meet my wife. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things I'm talking about. So, what did she say? You see, the thing is, last week I was talking about how what I learned from being the side dude. Because when I was in my early 20s, I started meeting older women. and I changed how I talked, I changed how I dressed, and I found that when I met these older women, when I got them on the one, they say, "Yo, look, you don't have to try and use big words with me. Be you, because I want to." They were trying to reconnect with their youth.
Right.
I was fucking women that was like 15 to 20 years older than me, and they were looking good, and the sex was great. You didn't have to ask to get no blowjob. When you was fucking with a girl when you was 18 and she was 18, you're like, "Can you suck my dick?" And it's like, you didn't even know how to ask. And a lot of them be like, "Ew, I don't do that." But you fucking with a bitch that is going through her midlife crisis, or she's fresh off a divorce or the long relationship, or she's seeing someone her age, but there's something he's not doing that she can get from you. You bring something out of her.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going through that whole phase, and these women were 15 to 20 years older than me, and a lot of them had other men. So they were going through a whole phase, and what I learned was, goddamn, for a minute, I was like, "Yo, bitches ain't shit. What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? So I was like, "What the fuck?" This is the whole phase, and that's when Shauna made. Well, you know, they go through the whole phase, so they know what they like. Well, if you know what you like, and you got a man your own fucking age, and you in your 40s, tell them what you like. You understand? No, they were beeping me. This is the 90s. They're beeping me. "Yo, what are you doing? Come through." I'm like, "Oh shit." It was easy. So the whole phase for the women were beneficial to my young ass back then. You understand? So I just want to know, are women pro whole phase or not? I don't get it.
They are. Women is pro whole phase. They ain't gonna admit it, but they are. It's gonna be justified by them. But like I said, man, women, they all go through it at different times. You know what I mean? And it's not just. I disagree where it's they want to see what they like sexually. I think some women just want the freedom to be nasty. They want the freedom to not be judged. They want the freedom to just do something wild. You know what I mean? Like men. Sometimes we did wild. Like I did some I did stupid shit that I'm not proud of now. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger. I can remember one time my boy was telling me about this shit. He's like, "Man, you remember you did that dumb ass shit, man? You almost got us locked up." I'm like, "What you talking about?" He's like, "Bro, check this out." He said that we was in the car. We was leaving the strip club and some shit. And I was fucked up. I'm in the back seat. And somebody cut us off in traffic. And I leaned out the window like a goddamn Boys in the Hood movie and shot at the car.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, just ignorant shit, right? Shit that could have had me locked the fuck up, right?
Right.
Dumb, stupid shit, right? But that's some shit I had to go through to develop into who I am now, right? And I could recognize certain shit that other people doing, and I know how they living. Like, "Hey, bro, you need to slow down, young homie, because, you know, I've been there." You know what I'm saying? And women are the same way. They can recognize when a young woman, she built right, you know what I'm saying, and they see her, how she moving. They remember when they was on that type of time, and they know what she doing. They know how she doing it. They know all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they was out here shaking and moving. So, you know, it's hard for me, like, bro, because, like, me personally, I'm not really anti-whole phase at this point because the whole phase benefits me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't really just, you know, say I'm against it per se, but, you know, but I'm the guy that women, when they want to go through their whole phase, they want to experiment, you know what I'm saying, with me. And I'm also the guy who got to deal with their bitch ass boyfriends and husbands and shit. You know, I don't deal with married women though. That's one thing I don't do. But sometimes women will lie. They'll lie, and you know, see, the reason I don't deal with married women is because a husband will kill you over his wife. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, some of these simp ass dudes will kill you over their girlfriend, chick they just met, type shit. You know, instead of dumping her and replacing her, these niggas are, you know, come looking for you, all kind of crazy wild shit over abroad. But you know, the best advice I can give men is like, look, bro, just instead of trying to be everything the woman needs, financially, and everything. Instead of trying to be the perfect Tyler Perry movie guy, I always tell brothers this: 75% good man, 25% asshole. That's what you need to keep a happy, healthy relationship. If you're 100% good man, 90% good man, she ain't gonna respect you, bro. I'm telling you, she gonna get bored fast as fuck, and then she gonna cheat on you. She gonna do all this dumb shit, and then say, "Hey, girl, he's just so nice. It's not you, it's me." All that stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Girls, don't a woman want a man that they can walk all over? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah. Sometimes a woman want a man to tell her when she get dressed and her friends finna go out, she want her man to be like, nah, go up in there and change clothes, sit your ass down somewhere. You ain't going nowhere. She want that. She'll pretend like she don't, but 5 minutes later, she on the phone with her friends. Girl, I'm just gonna get up with y'all tomorrow. I can't go nowhere. This nigga tripping. And then y'all gonna have good ass sex and shit. That's just what they like. Right. That shit, bro. That's just what it is. They ain't gonna admit it, but that's what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So you gotta be able to, if you let your woman walk all over you, all that good guy, nice guy, too much of the romance novel dude, she ain't gonna respect you. I'll tell you that right now. You need that perfect balance of asshole to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, not calling, not answering your phone when she calling you. You supposed to be at home at 12 o'clock. Don't answer. It's 1 o'clock. You still hanging with your boys. Let her be mad. So what? Yeah, I know it's some asshole shit to do, but every once in a while, you need to pull that shit out your hat. You know what I'm saying? You need to pull that out every once, so she know. You keep her on her toes. She know that it's a risk that you see. Listen, the moment you stop becoming desirable to other women, your woman stops looking at you the same way.
That's right. As
long as she knows there's a threat out there of her losing you, she gonna be right. The moment you that good guy who come home every day and, oh, Steve's such a good guy. Hey, you're so lucky, Bethany, to be with Steve, and Steve is this, and then here come Derek the gardener, swinging his dick all around. She like Derek. Derek is exciting to her. Derek is tall, dark, and handsome. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of shit. She fantasized, masturbating in the shower about Derek. You know what I'm saying? But you giving her everything she say she won't. Then she get caught fucking Derek. If she even get caught, because bitches sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes bitches go through their whole phase, you'll never catch them. They go through their whole phase, stop doing it, have a pregnancy scare or something like that, nigga that broke their heart, whatever, come right back to your ass. And I'm gonna tell you something, brothers. If out of nowhere, see, I don't want to scare y'all, but if out of nowhere,
go ahead. No, they gotta get this. They gotta get this work.
If out of nowhere, your woman is extra nice to you, she cooking, she doing shit that she ain't posted, she don't normally do. She done made your favorite meal. She kissing you all the time and telling you how much she appreciates you. Yeah, she just got done fucking with another nigga, and he showed her that he wasn't shit. And now she's like, you know what? I need to appreciate my man. I'm gonna cook something for my man. Woo. And your dumb ass sitting here like, man, my woman, man, see, my girl be looking out. My girl, she got done. She just got shitted on by another nigga. And now she realized that the grass ain't green on the other side. Let me do right by my man. I'm telling you, she done went through her whole phase. You just didn't catch her. You too busy.
Fact.
Too busy doing whatever you was doing.
Yo, that's a fact. I've seen it. Let me tell you about me. I am extremely blessed. I'm very lucky. And I can't say, I haven't gone through something that extreme, but there was a point, I'll say it was a growing point, my wife and I, in our relationship, where we just had a conversation. How could I put this out there without I'll just say this. You know what, I'm not, there's only so much I could say, but something happened, and I brought it to her attention, and turns out she says, Well, shit, I thought you was holding out on me all this time. I'm like,
What?
and then it dawned on me. I was holding out on her because I know who I am, and I'm high powered. But you know what I was doing? I was toning my shit down because I thought it would scare her. But you know what though? There were things that I would say when I met her that I stopped doing because I put her on a pedestal and I said, let me tone it down because I don't want her to think that I'm trying to like smut her out or something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what it was she wanted that guy to come back in the bedroom.
These are facts, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, when we went out with Shorty and, she was like, yeah. So y'all fill in the blanks and things have been great. You know what I mean? And look, we have a wonderful relationship. She's one of my best friends. We go to the strip club together. We tip the bitches and she gets me lap dances. We get drunk. There's a sex museum down in Manhattan. We went to that. We and then get all tipsy, come home, and we have that ridiculous. I mean, think of vintage Pinky. I mean, that type of. I mean, we get listen, bruh. I'm not a drinker like that. But I got the pineapple juice and I spike it with something special. And we gets down and dirty, especially when the kids ain't here. Oh my God, you see this living room? These lights are on command.
Right.
And I got an app where the lights start flickering with the music and I start playing some Earth, Wind and Fire. And it's a wrap. I mean, we all over here and then, we let's just say we got some help that come through. You know what I mean? And we smooth. And I'm like, you know what? I always think back. I'm like, I might have blew it. If I just said, we good. I might have blew it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
She wants that guy to come back, but she was like, she in her mind, like, how do I ask him to bring that guy back? Because if I bring that guy, what if he looks at me and says, well, why you want me to do that? What you been doing? You know what I'm saying? Although I'm not like that. But when she said, yeah, man, I thought, all this time I thought you was holding out on me. And I said, oh, nah. And I'm like, wait a minute, I kind of was. Yo, fellas, listen. You got a girl that you've been with, that you trust for a long time, or your wife? Listen, sit down and have a conversation. You may be surprised at what you hear. And do not get mad. Do not get mad if she tell you some shit. Brothers, do not be insecure with what you hear. Do not do it. Because it might be time to take it to the next level. It might be time to take it to the next level. I mean, look, when we had our night of fun, about a month later, y'all know how it is. It was tax season. You know what I'm saying? And, she said, yo, we going out. I said, where we going? We going shopping. She bought me 2 leather coats and, try these pants on. Oh, my God, you look so good. She was dressing me. You know what I'm saying? We in the mall. Nah, I'm like, baby, I wear a large. No, you wear a medium. I need to see those shoulders. Bro.
Right.
That's what's dope. I've been with this woman 22 years. 22.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? And we just got like our relationship got like a new car off of a conversation. You see how important that is? So in that aspect, good night, Tay Tay.
Brown sugar, good night.
So in that aspect, there's a portion of what Shauna said that is right. You can have your whole phase with that person. All right. So I guess, you know what I'm saying? But how she put it Monday, I was clearly talking about a woman having a whole phase where it's like not with one person. Because, most whole phases that I've seen, they were like ridiculous. And I know that one that ended in tragedy. I just know one that ended in tragedy, and it was like crazy. You know, I talked about my homegirl that, you know, I talked about that tragedy, but this other one, I won't even speak on it on here because it was it was sad, man. It was sad. It was sad. But the whole phase is something different, man. The whole phase is something different, man. And
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I've been there. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, me and my woman been together since 95. Well, we met in 95. We've been together, I should say, technically since like 97, 98. We've been together. But, you know, the thing is, like, I used to neglect titties. You know what I'm saying? Now, I suck some titties, but, you know, you just sucking them real quick just so you can get to the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I used to neglect titties. But some women really need that. And when I learned to appreciate the titties, you know, because you got to have these conversations with your woman. When you learn to appreciate the titties, you know what I'm saying? By the time you even get to the pussy, it's forget about it, niggas. It's Niagara Falls out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can't neglect the titties and shit. But I used to do that. I used to do that in my young days and shit, trying to rush and get right to the smoke. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's where good conversation come in with your woman about your likes, your dislikes, that kind of shit like that. And sometimes a woman might be afraid to tell you that, you know, because in the bedroom, some women want to get slutted out up in that motherfucker with your dog on. So they might be afraid to tell you that. So this is where your ear come in to play, your observation skills. You gotta make sure that you instead of just focusing on getting your nut off, make sure you paying attention to her. When you talking that shit, you might say some shit to her, you know, little nasty ass bitch, you know. So you might call her a little nasty bitch, and she might moan extra good on that look. Like, oh, you like that? You want your little nasty bitch? That type of shit, you know. So now you know she wants you to take it up to that next level. You gotta pay attention to that. Some dudes, a girl told me one time, her boyfriend, when she tried to take it to the next level with him on some kinky shit, he don't want to talk dirty to her. I don't want to disrespect you like that. Why do you like that? I don't want to talk to you like that. So you know what I had to do? I had to give her what she needed. You know what I'm saying? You know? And this whole ass dude was mad at me. It's like, bro, and I try to get this dude. I mean, I'm stupid. I try to give this dude some advice. I'm like, look, bro, what you need to do is you need to pay attention to what she wants and give it to her. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. Look, you mad at her right now? Is she fucking with me? Take that shit out on the pussy. Take it out on the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Get that, you know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised at what, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're just a piece of shit, man. You know, don't try to talk to me like I'm one of your girls, okay? You're just a piece of shit, man. This is total simp ass dude.
See? There you go. See? There you go right there.
Yeah, absolutely. She right.
See? There it is. There it is. You know. Well, all right. Look, I got this move. I gotta chill because I'm very strong. But shit like that, you just run up on them by the neck, like like that. Lay him flat from behind, and like, you like that, right? She like, there's a safe tap, right. But when you grab him by the hair and shove it in, and coughing and gagging, and look up like, I'll fucking do it again. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, woof. Oh. She lucky she gotta go to work in the morning. That ass, because I'm off from tomorrow until next Tuesday. You know what I mean? So, listen, communication is important. So, the whole phase is communication with your significant other is very important, because, fellas, you can fuck it up. Because, look, it's bad enough women don't like they're not accountable for shit. Everything is our fault. You shouldn't have spoke to me and found out what I liked. Look, talk to them. You dig? Talk to them.
Yeah. And this
Before,
is another thing too.
before 78, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And this is another thing too, brothers. Just because you've been with one girl and she tell you you eat pussy great and all that kind of shit, understand that different women have different sensitivities and different likes and dislikes. So one girl, you might eat her pussy and she like her clitoris stimulated most of the time. So you flicking on it, sucking on that motherfucker. She like that. Another girl, she might be too sensitive for that.
Yeah.
And you gotta play with it a little bit. You gotta move around, kiss her thigh and kiss around the pussy, shit like that, right? You gotta learn the woman. Otherwise, if you don't, you know, your ego, you know what I'm saying? You can hurt your ego, homie. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with your stroke game. You know, some women can handle a little more pressure. Some women can't. You know what I mean? It don't require all of that. So you just gotta experiment with the woman. Take your time and pay attention to her body and how her body responds to the shit you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a true story. That's a true story. We, in that aspect, we control that. You know what I'm saying? We control that. We have to, you know, we got to be in control of that. But own it, fellas. Own that fucker. Own that fucker. Own that fucker, for real. You gotta own it. You gotta own it. That part, you gotta own it. All right. I mean, look, man. Find out. Ask those questions, because if she hasn't had a whole phase and she toned her shit down and got with you, trust me, 3-5 years down the road, she's gonna have that itch that needs to be scratched. You'd rather be a part of her. Because you know what, fellas, listen, it worked out in my benefit. It might work out for you. What if she says, yo, you know what? You know, sometimes, you know, I want to eat a little carpet and I want you to watch me eat some carpet. Just let that marinate, fellas. Okay, well, while you eating the carpet, what's she doing? Oh, she gonna be blowing you.
Right.
Word? Well, who's this? Oh, you remember Sarah? She came at the cookout? And you're in your mind like, Sarah with the fat ass?
Right. You're like, okay.
Fellas, don't get into well, what they've been doing when they've been hanging out.
Yeah.
No.
That's none of your business, nigga.
None of your business, nigga. It's none of your business. Act on it.
That's right.
Don't worry about it. Because now she's bringing it home to you. Don't fuck it up. I known a couple of dudes that's fuck shit up. I'm like, I take my hat off like, you fucking idiot, you dummy. You idiot. You don't question, just do it and giggle about it later. Hey, yo, how long y'all been playing in this? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah. This is dope. I like this. Have a drink, man. Y'all been playing it? You'll get the answers. Just chill. Benefit from it first. God damn.
Let me tell you a dope ass story, Drew.
Go ahead.
And I know you can relate to this. All right, so my woman is a squirter. Now, I love squirters. I just think that's the most nastiest, sexiest shit at the same time, right?
My nigga. Go ahead. Yeah.
And because I know her body so well, we've been together since we was fucking teenagers. I can make her squirt pretty much a minute or less. I can make her squirt. So you know, sometimes you have conversations and you know they talking about orgasms and all that kind of shit. So you know, a girl might say, "Oh, I ain't never had an orgasm," and you say your husband make you have an orgasm in less than a minute. She says, "Yeah." Well, before you know it, curiosity takes over, and then if my wife liked the girl and she thinks, you know, she'll tell me, "Hey, what you think? You want to give her a orgasm?" Now, isn't that just a great life, man?
It don't get no better than that.
Life, bro. There's nothing better than that shit, right? So that's just the shit. So I'm like, okay, you know, cool. So I've done it many times. You know what I'm saying? Only one time I failed. You know what I'm saying? One time I failed. what I'm saying? But fuck it. I blame that on the 1738. All the rest of them, I made it happen. Made it happen. All satisfied customers. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's just, you know, that's a beautiful thing. You know, and that's why I tell my foot, you know what I'm saying? I'd never leave my wife. There's no reason to. You know
There's no reason, bro. Listen, isn't it great that you don't have to do shit on the side in silence and try and hide shit? Isn't that a great feeling? Because let me tell you something about lying. You got to remember what the fuck you said.
Right.
And the older I get, yo, dude, I don't remember what color drawers I put on. I just get out the shower, dry off, and I just grab a pair out the drawer and put them on. I don't ask me what color they are. I've seen them, but I'm like, yo, in the middle of the day, I'll be like, what color are they? White or blue? Or what the fuck? I don't remember. You see, it's not factual. And women are great at that. They'll ask you about what you did on Saturday night, and they'll ask you about that Saturday night 3 years later. You better have the same fucking story.
Right.
And they go, I was with Charles. You said you was with Ted.
Hey, dudes always fuck up their lie, bro.
Bro.
Dudes fuck up their lie because you know why? Because men over-explain themselves. Like, men they talk too much. Like, if you lying, I had to save so many of my homeboys from their lies, man. Like, I should have sent them a link right now so you can hear that shit. One of my homeboys said, all right, we was out, we at the strip club kicking this shit. And to me, the strip club is nothing to me. Like, that's just normal kicking this shit, you know? It's not even exciting no more. It's just normal shit. So, but my homeboy, he don't really get out like that. So, he worked his ass off a lot. So, when he finally get out, he get out and he kick it. But we pull up back by his house. My car parked by his house, but I'm too drunk to drive. So I'm like, man, I'm finna just watch TV for a minute, try to knock some of this shit off. We walk in the house, his woman there. And she like, so she spoke to me and she told him, she said, so what the fuck? Like, you ain't answering your phone now and blah, blah. So instead of him just saying, oh, baby, my bad, I'm sorry, my phone died and my charger was in the car, I didn't even think nothing of it. And leaving it at that, what did he do? See, Kev, his tire had blown out. And then this and that shit, and I'm like, bro, I'm just looking at him like, bro, shut the fuck up. And then, like, what, you don't have to go through too many details. And then she say, Kev, right here? Kev car been parked right here the whole time.
Oh.
No, Kev, other car. You know he got a BMW. His other car, I'm like, man, I don't want to be involved with this shit, bro. Cause like, you fucking my good name up now, bro. You've been better off to let me tell her where we was at. You know what I'm saying? And just blame it on me. Be like, hey, look, I'm sorry. You know, I took him out to the strip club because I ain't kicked it with my boy in like 3 months. I just took him out to the strip club. If you're gonna be mad, please be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? You got you a good man. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You know, the man work all day. And then, you know, it been a simple thing, but he just gotta keep running his fucking mouth. And then he got on punishment. She put his ass on punishment. And she took the pussy away for a little while.
Oh, yo, bro, you gonna love this story, man. Give you the short version. Me and my friends was going somewhere, right? We was going early in the morning, right? Because we was trying to go and then come back, right? We was going to see some chicks, right? One of my dudes, right? He was in a fucked up relationship, right? So we in the Jeep. We on a Jersey Turnpike. This nigga's phone ring, right? It's his fucking wife, right? He answers the phone. This nigga says, he says, yeah, we going to the spot right now. She said, where y'all fishing? And I'm looking, I'm like, we fishing? Yo, we all looking at each other, right? So, nigga was like, yeah, and she was like, where y'all going to a river, a lake, the side of the ocean? Where the fuck y'all going? Y'all, you know? And I'm looking at him like, yo, what the fuck? And he was like, yo, I don't know. It's a lake. These niggas, you know, we went on the road for an hour and shit. She said, what's in the lake? Yo, you ready for this shit?
Don't say that talking.
This nigga said, yo, we about to get a whole fucking cooler full of tilapia, man. We gonna be back. I looked at him. Nigga, my fucking heart started racing. Yo, I looked at my other boys. We looked at him. We was like, hold on. He's like, I'll call you back, babe. Hung up the phone and just put the phone away. And he just staring. We looking at him like, nigga, wait a minute. What the fuck did you just say? I said, yo, man, you know, we gonna get some tilapia. Nigga, out where? The supermarket?
Right.
What the fuck? This nigga said we going fishing for tilapia.
Where the fuck do you fish for tilapia at?
This is the dumbest nigga on planet Earth. That's only one story. This nigga's been doing dumb shit since we was little. I mean, to the point where you just stop and stare like, what the fuck? I said, yo, you trying to get killed, nigga. He said, what? And we nudging each other. Don't tell him. Don't say shit. Don't say shit. When we came back to New York, we said, yo, we got to stop at the fucking market and hope that they got some tilapia. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, when is this nigga gonna know? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? This nigga bought the tilapia whole and put it in the fucking cooler with ice. I said, well, who's more dumb? This nigga or his fucking lady? This was the most... we didn't say anything because we wanted to see what was gonna happen.
Right.
Oh my God. So this nigga went to a lake and fished for tilapia. Well, someone told her, and I ain't want no part of that shit.
That's fucked up, man. It's not worth it, man. Like them lies, man. That shit catch up like viciously, man. You might as well just tell her. Even if it hurt her feelings, you might just tell her, because what I know is a woman, even if they mad, they know that they can believe you. They know that when you open your mouth, they can believe you, because you gonna tell them even if it hurt their feelings. They're like, you know, the best feeling in the world is when you, oh, I believe you. Like when you have a woman that's mad, she's like, oh, I know you're telling the truth. She mad, but she know you telling her the truth. That's what you mean. That's what you rather do that, bro. Fuck that other shit, man.
This nigga said tilapia. We went the whole day, and the day was just fucked up. We got to where we was going, the bitches was whack. He was like, man, I'm out this bitch. Came all the way back. We was like, oh yeah, we gotta stop at the market and get you some fucking tilapia. He's like, oh yeah. We was like, yo, this nigga really, fuck? Bought the whole fish. Fucking idiot. Idiot.
Stupid.
Idiot. My God, man. Tilapia? There better not be no tilapia in no fucking ocean, no fucking fresh, man. Tilapia fuck up the whole world, fuck up the whole ecosystem probably.
Yeah.
God damn. For those of you that don't know why that's funny, tilapia is a farm-raised, scientifically made fish. And they're scavengers. They eat shit all day. And I know it tastes great, but you're really not supposed to be eating it.
Yeah, it's some weirdo type of shit, man. It ain't what it is, man. Like, I used to eat tilapia. I mean, I still will eat it every once in a while if I go to somebody's house and they got fish fry and shit. And
bro, fried tilapia tastes great, man. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, I fuck with it like that, but I ain't bought no tilapia in years, because you know, I go fishing, and if I don't go fishing, I just call my brother-in-law, because he got 3 deep freezers in his house. He's a serious fisherman. That's what he do. So I'm like, man, how much you want for like a couple pounds of bluegill? Oh man, just come over and look through there and see what I got, man. You ain't gonna charge you nothing. It's that type of shit. I go over there, snatch me up some bluegill or some catfish, real catfish, not that farm raised shit, but wild caught. Good. Man,
out here in New York, and I mean, contrary to popular belief, they clean the rivers out here. We got striped bass and bluefish out here. They be chasing these motherfucking Chinese motherfuckers and Africans off the side of South Street Seaport. Yo, this motherfucker pulled out a striped sea bass. That shit was bigger than my arm. I was impressed.
Right.
I was impressed. I wouldn't have ate that fucker though. But god damn.
Yeah, not coming out of there.
No.
The striped sea
No.
bass be good as fuck, but
They swimming in New York, I don't trust it.
yeah, that's why I said about Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is fucking beautiful, but I ain't eating nothing to come out of there. It's fun to catch fish in there. It's some big ass fish, but I'm not eating none of that shit. That shit, motherfucker.
I just feel that shit been sipping on fucking dirty goddamn diapers on the bottom of the fucking. I won't do it, man. I won't do it,
goddamn, man. Birth control pills up in that shit.
Yo,
fuck around and have that kind of being fucking with you.
Yo, in the East River, they literally found a dead giraffe in the 80s. I'm like, how the fuck a giraffe get up here? What happened was one of those fly-by-night circuses.
Mm-hmm.
One of their animals died. A giraffe died, and they threw that shit over the fucking Manhattan Bridge.
Right.
And it was decomposing, and someone thought they saw something. They was like, what the fuck is that? And they went and they called DEP, and they went down there and they said, yo, it's a fucking giraffe. Like, how the fuck a giraffe get in the goddamn river? Hey, man. Fuck out of here, man. Nah. I ain't doing shit, man. I ain't doing none of that.
You want to hear some crazy, wild shit? This ain't got nothing to do with the topic, but I just got to tell you because you said about the giraffe. My homeboy Mike, right? This is the funniest shit I ever heard in my life, bro. He fishing in Esterbrook Park in Milwaukee and shit, right? Esterbrook is like a real shitty ass little fucking stream lagoon. This is dirty as fuck. I wouldn't eat nothing out of there either. But he fucking around with it. It's dark, it's woods and shit like that, you know, trees and all that. So he got this little night light, little lamp pointing at the water. Mm-hmm. So the nigga say he heard some roughage and shit, some shaking of the trees. So he look up, he see like a figure, so he scared him, he jumped. What the fuck is in the tree? Said motherfucker jumped down. Big ass motherfucker jumped down, started running. He like, yo, man, it's a motherfucking Bigfoot. It's a Bigfoot. Man, I seen a motherfucking Bigfoot. Turned out it was a motherfucking dope fiend. It was dope fiend. Bro, it was like, dope fiend, that was like his spot where he sleep, I guess. He get up in the tree and go to sleep up there. So I guess he comfortable. I don't know. Maybe he don't want to sleep on the ground. I don't know. But big ass dope fiend jumped out the tree and it's dark. So this nigga think he saw a Bigfoot. And yo, he calling everybody, yo, I seen that shit. It's real, Bigfoot, man. I'm like, yo, this is the funniest shit I ever heard. I laughed like 2 days. Nigga said the big man. Imagine if that shit really was a Bigfoot, and that's how you found that motherfucker. You know? He fucking jumped out the tree. Bigfoot the crackhead, real life.
Oh man. Oh man. Bro, man, this was dope, man. I gotta definitely have you back. I want to get an open panel. You know what I'm saying? I gotta holler at Blu-ray because he be cooking on shit like this, man.
Yes, indeed.
But hell yeah, man, this shit is dope, man. This is what we do here on this channel. You know, as you can see, I had a fucking I had a bot come in here. You know, this dumb shit. You know, these motherfuckers be on our dicks. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit up Tay tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's fight week. You dig? And I don't know what they're doing tomorrow. Yo, you know what, Ram? I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save I'm gonna save that one. I'm gonna save that one. You know what I mean? Because I'm actually about to go to the gym right now. My gym 24 hours. I love it. I want to do this 2-mile lick in. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I'm going to do my live tomorrow morning. You going live tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to go live tomorrow. It'd be hard for me to get them lives in the morning, man. I'm trying to stay on it. I just be having so much money to get to, man. In the morning, that like it's so much, you know, properties, tenants be calling and want shit. My mama be wanting me to do stuff, run errands for her. And then I'll be having other little shit, you know, dealing with these chicks and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I've been trying to make it back in time to do my fucking morning show, talk some boxing and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do it tomorrow though.
No doubt. I'm gonna do mine tomorrow. They already know. Yeah, you ever repeat my intro?
Not for this channel, no.
Nah, my shit is cold, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna check this shit out.
We're gonna rock it on the way out, man. Salute to everybody in the Venmo's at a Cash App. Share this. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? How many subs we got over here? 612, man. We doing good. It's a slow cook, man. I love it, man.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Let's get to that stat. And salute to Kevin Samuels.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Salute to the Godfather. That's word is bond, man.
Yes,
I'm gonna holler at you during the week. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's out here. Steve L, as soon as you touch down New York, hit me up. And I'm trying to get those party vans together. Y'all gotta let me know. I need 9 to 12 people. You know what I'm saying? My man owns the company. He gonna hook me up. You know what I mean? Drive around the city, show y'all some sights. Depending on where you at, you know what I'm saying? We go to a spot. You know what I mean? But this is my intro and outro, General. I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow, fam.
All right, bro. Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Uh-huh.